aus Portugal, das Schiedsrichtergespann und die deutsche Nationalmannschaft herzlich willkommen. Please welcome the team. Die Nationalhymnen, bitte erheben Sie sich von Ihren Plätzen. Zuerst die Nationalhymne der Gäste aus Portugal. Please rise for the national anthem of Portugal. Und nun folgt die deutsche Nationalhymne. Please remain standing for the national anthem of Germany.
Welcome to the Karl Liebknecht Stadion in Potsdam, where the Germany Under-20s are about to take on Portugal's Under-20s. The U20 Elite League ends here today in Potsdam for Hannes Wolf and his DFB Under-20 11. Germany's team taking on Portugal, a tough test awaiting for the 7th and final round of the Elite League. But the league win is on the line for Germany today. A point will do against Portugal to clinch Elite League honours for this DFB team. The first game of 2025 ended with a win. If they can carry that on and win again against this challenging Portugal team, well then it would be a 6th win from 7 for Germany, which is no mean feat in a group like this. It's not called the Elite League for nothing. Czechia posed a proper challenge away from home last Friday. Now Germany back in Potsdam, where the team has spent a lot of time together during this Under-20s generation. It would be fitting if Potsdam were to be the place in which Germany could clinch this league victory. Yes, officially it's only a friendly tournament for the Under-20s, but winning it would of course be another big statement for the DFB. A sign that the junior level international work is pointing in the right direction. It's Daniel Badnicki, the referee for today's game. Handshakes all round. It's Tom Rother, the captain for the DFB 11. Rother starts off wearing the armband. Hannes Wolf did allude to the fact that Tom Rother will only be playing in the first half of this game. We're expecting a lot of changes at half-time, if not halfway through the second half as well. Argentina due to begin after the break in place of Tom Rother. Pascal Clemens has come in. He's been called into the team after injuries. And he gets his start. Pascal Clemens as well.
Liebe Fußballfreundinnen und Freunde, der deutsche Fußballtrauer von Doris Fitschen, die im Alter von nur 56 Jahren nach langer und schwerer Krankheit am vorvergangenen Samstag verstorben ist. Doris Fitschen gehört zu den besten Fußballerinnen der Welt und zu den größten Persönlichkeiten des deutschen Fußballs in Deutschland und beim DFB. Zuletzt war sie als Gesamtkoordinatorin Frauen und Fußball beim DFB für die Entwicklung und Umsetzung der Strategie Frauen und Fußball 27 verantwortlich. Auch zuvor hatte Doris in verschiedenen Rollen maßgeblichen Anteil an der Entwicklung und den Errungenschaften des Frauenfußballs in Deutschland. So war sie von 2009 bis 2016 Managerin der Frauennationalmannschaft, die in dieser Zeit zweimal Europameister und 2016 Olympiasieger wurde. Sie knüpfte damit an die herausragenden Erfolge in ihrer Zeit als Spielerin an. Zwischen 1986 und 2001 trug sie 144 Mal das Trikot der deutschen Nationalmannschaft. 4-mal wurde Doris Fitschen Europameisterin. Bei den Olympischen Spielen 2000 in Sydney gewann sie die Bronzemedaille. Große Erfolge feierte sie auch mit ihren Vereinen. Mit dem TSV Siegen wurde sie zweimal deutsche Meisterin und gewann einmal den DFB-Pokal. Mit dem ersten FSC Frankfurt gewann sie 2 deutsche Meisterschaften und einen Titel im DFB-Pokal. Wir trauern um eine großartige Fußballerin, um eine herausragende Persönlichkeit und um einen wunderbaren Menschen. Ihr Tod bewegt uns sehr, so wie sie alle Menschen, die sie erlebt haben, bewegte. Wir bitten um eine Minute des Schweigens. Dear football fans, please remain standing for a moment of silence for Doris Fitschen.
A moment of respect for Doris Fitschen. She passed away at the age of just 56. A German women's football legend. 7 national titles, 6 trophies with the DFB, and somebody who was very much involved off the field with the DFB after her football playing career was over. Respects paid to Doris Fitschen in Potsdam today. But now it's back to Portugal. And this Portugal team will get us started in just a moment. The final game of the Elite League for both Germany and Portugal. At the moment, England sit on the top of the table with 15 points, but all of their games are done and dusted. Germany also have 15 points, but they've still got this one to play. A point will be enough to take them ahead of England and up to the top of the Elite League table. Italy are in third on 13 points, but they've also finished all their games. Portugal come into this one in 4th position on 10 points. But make no mistake, they are absolutely amongst the top-ranked teams here. Portugal could very much be going for the Elite League victory themselves. They've conceded only 6 goals across their games. Only England have conceded fewer. Germany have let in 7, so it's not much more. But by the same token, that tells you just how difficult it is to unlock this Portugal under-20 defence. Their problem has more been in front of goal. They've only scored 8 times to Germany's 12. Both England and Italy have 14 from their 7 games. Portugal have drawn each of their last 4 games 1-1. Ties against Italy, against Romania and Czechia. And then a draw against England on Friday, which has opened the way for Germany to win this group and finish again on top. Back it goes into the Germany half. 90 seconds on the clock. A calm and composed start. Kofi Amoako sends it forward down the left-hand side, and the first time that referee Bartnicki is called into action is for the free kick. Lubach on the end of the short free kick. Pascal Clemens gets the chance to take it over the halfway line. He looks out to the right-hand side. Elias Baum. And the pass lost before it gets down towards the edge of the Portugal area, but Germany have won it back well. They were hoping for another free kick there, but Krattenmacher can bring it away. Good pass out to the left-hand side. Tom Rother driving forward. Will he opt for the shot himself? He will. And it's very briefly spilled by Francisco Silva, the Portuguese goalkeeper. Silva able to gather at the second attempt. Rother had the passing options there. 3 white shirts around the edge of the 6-yard box as well, but went for the shot from the angle. First chance on goal, and it's gone Germany's way, and Portugal have a very similar attempt in reply. Max Weiss, the Karlsruhe goalkeeper, he's called into action. And the shot from Afonso Moreira, a simple gather in the end for Weiss. Weiss goes short. Long ball played over. It might bounce kindly into the box here. Maurice Krattenmacher turns back. He's got Elias Baum in support. Through the legs the pass goes. What can Baum do on the left foot? Knocks it back. Germany try to get it around the corner. Raphael Lubach on the halfway line. Just stopped from getting it where he wanted it. Germany go out to the left-hand side. Clemens waiting across in central defence. Instead, it's played out by Amoako to the left-hand side, and it will come all the way back to Max Weiss. 1 effort on goal each so far as we come towards 5 minutes of football. Now Germany move it forward again. It's nicely done out on the left-hand side. Another shot from the left. It's a rasping drive, but it's blocked by the red and green shirts. Again, there were plenty of white shirts waiting in the middle, and Max Weiss has come all the way out to try and win that foot race. He did not get there first, the Germany goalkeeper. Just left the door open briefly for Vivaldo Semedo. Semedo was right to try and curl that in on the right foot and just clip it past the keeper. Weiss had the angle narrowed down in a way. Semedo would have had to spin it around him, but that was a real opening for Portugal. 5 minutes gone. Portugal earned themselves a corner after Max Weiss came flying out of the penalty area. He didn't play against Czechia. The start in the game the other day went to Mio Backhaus, who was very busy away against Czechia. They really tested Germany, pushed forward well. Hannes Wolf was well pleased with the manner of the victory in the end. Germany took the chance when they got it. Created a little bit in the first half, but had to suffer defensively a lot as well. And then they calmed things down with a really mature display after the break. A very solid second half. Didn't cough up as many chances. Didn't allow Czechia to really sink their teeth into the game. And Czechia were never able to get back on level terms. The solitary goal that came from Justin Deal, that was enough for the win. Elias Baum in a little bit of trouble. Semedo conceding the free kick. It's a good crowd today in Potsdam. This is a Germany team full of pretty influential players. And the same can be said for the Portuguese starting 11 too, of course. A lot of young talents on display, but also a lot of talents who are developing quickly. Talents who have time with their senior teams. Talents who are making an impact in big leagues. Plenty of players with Bundesliga appearances under their belt, if not starring roles really in second Bundesliga teams. Clemens curls it into the centre. Pecinovic lines one up from distance. Gives his teammate the thumbs up. Rafael Lubach looking for something else, but Djenan Pecinovic unable to hit the target from outside the area. And it remains Germany 0, Portugal 0. It's under-20 Elite League action. The final game of this international window for these two teams. And the final game of the Elite League for both Germany's under-20s and Portugal's under-20s. Hannes Wolf and his co-trainer Lars Stindl looking to take Germany to the top of the pile. There will be a lot of changes, plenty of changes expected in this game. Hannes Wolf was clear that he was still going to rotate. He was going to try and give everybody a chance to develop. That's what it's all about at this level. It's not only result-orientated football. Germany still need to give minutes to all the players. Give them a chance to find their feet at this level. There is a bit of pressure on today with the Elite League win on the line, of course. Germany win the ball back well. Krattenmacher with a good tackle. Mika Bauer drops it out to the left side. He'll get it back. Appeals for offside. The flag stays down for now. Bauer. Out it will go for a throw-in, unless it's stopped by Tom Rother, which it is. The Germany captain kept it in initially, but then knocked it out of play himself. Portugal pick up the throw-in down at their right-back position. José Silva able to throw this back into play for Portugal. Baum knocks it across via Pascal Clemens. Germany looking calm in possession, comfortable on the ball for now. Just trying to hold firm. Wait for an opportunity to present itself. Baum. And that's played through the legs by Maurice Krattenmacher. Flag was up. Over on the right flank. Germany unable to continue down there. Pressure forward. Portugal escaping it for now, but they do concede the throw-in. Ilias Ansah was over there making a nuisance of himself. Did a good job, the Paderborn player. He is one of those players, Ilias Ansah, one of many in this team who are playing featuring roles in the Zweite Bundesliga this season. 4 goals and 5 assists Ilias Ansah has got already in the senior Paderborn jersey. Back it goes over the halfway line. Amoako's waiting. It will come to Lubach instead. More than 10 minutes gone. Still a rather tentative opening stage. 1 shot on target for either team. Both very comfortable for the goalkeepers Francisco Silva and Max Weiss. Neither really extended by a shot from the angle. Max Weiss perhaps giving up the best chance for Portugal by his own run out of the area to try and win a foot race. He lost out to Vivaldo Semedo, but the ball was curved wide of the target from well outside of the box. Portugal picked up only a corner from that unlikely opening. Good footwork over on the left flank. Germany should have a free kick here. Referee plays advantage. White shirts bursting forward. The pass is through. There's space over on the right-hand side. Is it a space for a shot? They were looking for the opening angle for the shot. Marius Wöhl, I think, got the last touch on that. Maurice Krattenmacher just not quite clinical enough once he got the ball on the edge of the area. Surely Elias Baum was well placed for the pass off to the right. He wanted to go himself, and it was eventually blocked by a combination. And the last touch came off the white shirt, and out it goes for a Portugal goal kick. But a promising attack. It's an awkward collision there, and Mika Bauer was sent tumbling to the turf. And a free kick will go against Tom Rothe. There's the two number 11s that got tangled up there. It was actually Afonso Moreira who brought down Mika Bauer as he fell. Bauer seems to be okay to continue. Just needs to run it off. Francisco Silva passes it out from the back. Good long ball downfield. Germany will be able to win the loose ball though. It was initially brought down well by Semedo, but it slipped away quickly. Loud appeals for the free kick in the middle, and it will go Germany's way. The first card of the day comes out as well. It's Enrique Areol, who's going to go into the book. Just let the ball drift a little bit too far in front. Went in hard for the challenge. Referee Badnitsky issuing the first caution of the afternoon. Areol, one of several members of this squad who play their club football with Sporting Club in Lisbon. Unsurprising that the biggest teams in Portuguese football dominate when it comes to the best young talents. Good passing down the right. Good strong challenge. Elias Baum just forced away from the ball, but Germany will come back here with Maurice Krattenmacher. It's a strong challenge from him. Good start so far by the 19-year-old who plays for Ulm. Krattenmacher really getting stuck in. He played 19 minutes of the victory against Czechia. Looks set to get much more than that here today. Great movement down the left. Germany again exposing Portugal on the flanks. Rothe looking to get in behind, and the pass slips Germany through into the box. Shooting chance from the angle on the left. Rothe will pick it back up on the edge of the area. Sends in the delivery. The chance from close range is put down into the ground and up and over the top from Djenan Pecinovic. How about the movement to get into the area? Ilyas Ansar played in by a lovely pass, and Rothe wasn't done yet. Scooped the cross up. Appeals for offside. But Pecinovic just did not get a good connection. Fired it down into the ground. And up and over. Portugal with a let-off there, a quarter of an hour into this contest. Leandro Martins forced back towards José Sampaio. Francisco Silva. Out to Diego Rodriguez. Portugal need to calm things down a little bit. Germany starting to establish the upper hand. The long balls for Portugal not working so far. Remember, Portugal have only conceded 6 times in this group stage. They've scored just 8, so they're tracking Only slightly more in terms of goals scored than conceded. For Germany, it's 12 scored, 7 conceded. Still fine margins, but Hannes Wolf's team at the moment have won 5, drawn none, and suffered 1 solitary defeat. 4 of the 7 goals conceded came in the loss to England. Now's the chance to gain revenge by finishing this Under-20 Elite League ahead of England. Just a point needed in Potsdam. Germany pressing towards the opening goal in the contest at the moment, though. Just over a quarter of an hour played. I mentioned Mio Backhaus, who played with the number 1 jersey in goal for Germany on Friday. He was kept very busy by the Czechia attack on home turf. It's been a different story so far for Max Weiss, far less to deal with. Free kick goes Germany's way and it's taken quickly. Marius Wöhl leads it out to the right. All the way back it goes for Pascal Clemens. A late call-up into this Under-20 squad. His right-footed delivery curled in, but it's headed away. Brought down by Thiago Andrade. Off it goes. That will be a Portugal throw-in. Up by the halfway line. Portugal gain a few yards down the right. There's a turn of pace there. 2 white shirts beaten. Irota just outpaced a little bit. Portugal do have that pace going forward. They've got a very attack-minded setup under Cruz-Luciano. Portugal often deploying the 4-3-3. They've got a lot of skillful players. Something which will be no surprise to anybody who's known European football for many years now. Portugal famous for their technical ability and flair on the ball with a lot of their players. And that's no different in this team. Very athletic, the U20 setup. They like to make deep runs in behind. They're no stranger to a long ball over the top. When they can target those long balls, find the quick transitions forward, it really suits their forward players who've got that pace to nip past the Germany players, as we've just seen. The breakaway down the right, the first time really in these opening 20 minutes that Portugal have had a chance to turn on the afterburners and really burst towards the edge of the area at pace. Hannes Wolf singled out the 2 defensive midfielders as well for Portugal. They tend to close things off in the middle with 2 defensive midfielders, keep the pressure on Germany's number 10 position, just make it difficult to advance through the centre. Germany, maybe for that reason, have used a lot of width so far in the opening 20 minutes. A lot of the attacks have been centred via the right flank or the left flank. They've looked for the passes into the middle from there with some success so far. A couple of good chances that had to be blocked. A couple of times maybe that Germany forwards haven't quite made the right decisions once they've got up into the penalty area, but there's a long, long way to go. And talking of not making the right decisions, Leandro Martins sends the ball back into the Germany penalty area, but there's nobody in red and green on the same wavelength. And Pascal Clemens will be back in possession, and Germany can lead it out from the back once more. Portugal throw. Germany get possession of it again and they'll let it bounce out for a throw. Elias Baum to take. Through ball played forward. Ansar giving chase. He won't be able to get onto the end of it. Portugal concede the throw-in. We're coming up to halfway through the first half. It's been a tentative opening stage here in the final round of the Under-20 Elite League. Germany's U20s still giving as good as they get at the moment. They do look like the home team. They've spent more time in the Portugal half. But it's about getting the ball into the area in dangerous positions, which they've done once or twice. Pejcinovic guilty of wasting one chance. Another option in the box earlier on when Elias Baum had space over on the right-hand side, but Germany didn't pick out the right pass and instead had the shot blocked. Referee Daniel Badnicki having a word with a rather heated José Sampaio. Sampaio sent back into the Portugal defence after his talking to from referee Badnicki. Clemens back to Weiss. Kofi Amoako, the Osnabrück defender. It's kept in play, wide on the left, up against the touchline. The pass looped forward towards the penalty area. Nothing that Djenan Pejcinovic could do to get onto the end of it. Portugal have to pass it back. Sampaio. Germany keeping the pressure on at the moment. Portugal forced to clear it. Might have gone straight out for a throw-in. Tom Rota cushioned it down the left side, but instead put it out for a Portugal throw. The crowd in Germany haven't yet got the go-ahead goal that they want. It's still Germany 0, Portugal 0. The better chances now have gone the way of Hannes Wolf's team. Portugal looking to break down the left. It's drifting wide towards the touchline. It almost stayed in for Enrique Ariol. Got a touch on it before it crossed the line, but couldn't stop it from drifting over and out for a Germany throw. Thiago Andrade marking over by the throw-in. Elias Baum looking for an option, looking for movement. Germany had the lead at this stage in the victory away against Czechia in their first game of 2025. Justin Deal converting well after a cross. Was almost dummied by Pejcinovic. Couldn't get much of a contact on it, but got enough on it to steer the cross away from the Czechia defenders in the box. Justin Deal was there to deal with the rest of it. Cut back well and then fired in. Suspicions of offside there for a brief moment. Marius Völl dreaming of getting away. João Vasconcelos is the one wearing the captain's armband for Portugal today. He just had a word with referee Badnicki. Not exactly sure what he was discussing, but Portugal with a few little complaints in the referee's direction at the moment. It's Ariol, the only player in his notebook so far after 25 minutes. Hard running to try and keep that in play, but out it has gone for a Portugal throw. Diego Rodriguez turns back. He's got space across the middle. Leandro Martins was waiting for it. Instead, it goes all the way back for Luis Gomez. Gomez sends it long on the right foot. Martins came flying in to try and win that. Might have had his elbow out a little bit as well. Led with the arm. Elias Baum not delighted. Martins with the throw. Semedo, down to the left it goes. Andrade, what can he do from there? Cuts back, gets in the cross. It's sent over well. Tom Rota read it nicely. He knew that Afonso Moreira wasn't getting on the end of it, and he was able to turn his body and shield it away into the corner. Gives his goalkeeper a round of applause as well. And the pass out is just away from the toes of the Portugal players. And Germany get over the halfway line here. Good passing to play in Marius Wöhl. Space on the right. Again, the overlapping run. It's not used as the cross is whipped in towards the near post. A low header from the edge of the 6-yard box will set up a Germany corner ball. It's Maurice Krattenmacher, the Ulm youngster, once again getting heavily involved as Germany go forward into the Portugal half. The cross, not his greatest. It would have been into a dangerous area though. Portugal had to put it behind. Corner taken, into the box it goes. It's headed out only to the edge of the area. It might be volleyed back in. It is indeed volleyed on target. It's Rafael Lubach, the Nuremberg man, trying to open the scoring. Did enough to hit the target, didn't do enough to challenge Francisco Silva in the Portugal goal. It bounced towards him quite comfortably. Silva was able to get set and get right behind the ball. Good application at the moment from the Germany players though. They are looking slightly the more likely to open the scoring. However, that's the first simple giveaway of that type. Lubach just let the ball go. It's easy pickings for Portugal, who will move forward towards the edge of the area. They'll try and cut in with Thiago Andrade. He's stopped at the left corner of the penalty area. Germany win the loose ball. It's passed back down the line. Nobody there. Out for a Portugal throw. Sampaio leaves it this time for Leandro Martins. Martins with the throw just away from Krattenmacher. Krattenmacher will come out with the ball eventually in any case. It's telling that there is this focus almost entirely on development from Hannes Wolf. He would love to win this Elite League. It would be a great statement for him. It would be a great statement for the DFB and, of course, for all the players involved in this Germany Under-20 generation. An Elite League win doesn't come with much, but brings you a lot of respect and a lot of great experience. Hannes Wolf, however, fully committed to making a lot of changes today. We'll see a very different side. This Germany team need to take advantage of any chances that come their way. If they're going to impress today, they might only get 45 minutes, maybe an hour. These players have got to make it count while they're on the field. José Silva, high fives for the rest of the Portugal defence. They cleared out after a good Portugal attack. A good Germany attack, rather. Good Portuguese defending. And now João Vasconcelos, who was having a word with the referee earlier, is having a chat with him again, but only to receive a caution. Vivaldo Semedo down on the ground. Tom Rota and Max Weiss over there checking on him. There was a look at the challenge from Tom Rota that led to Portugal getting into trouble. It was Pascal Clemens who robbed the ball and started the Germany counter. It came through via Krattenmacher, but it didn't quite make it all the way to Djenan Pecinovic in the box. Another positive sign for Hannes Wolf's team. Still Germany under-20s 0. Portugal under-20s 0 in Potsdam. A draw would be enough to clinch top spots. But Germany certainly want to go out there and get some goals today. No doubt about that at all. Referee Daniel Badnitsky blows the whistle to signal that the game can continue. Germany throw from the right-hand side. Into the box it goes. It's headed up but not away by Jose Sampaio. Headed on across towards the D. Lubach tried to continue things for the white shirts of Germany, but it was booted clear. And Vivaldo Semedo is back on the playing field. We're back at 11v11. Lubach almost ran himself into a little bit of trouble. Was confident enough in his own abilities on the ball and did eventually win the free kick after being put under pressure. Portugal have won that back off the toes of Elias Baum though. He was cutting inside nicely but just extended himself a little bit too much. Can Portugal take advantage and get in behind? They can, but it's into the side netting. The shot from Afonso Moreira did nothing to challenge the Germany goalkeeper. Weiss had to set himself at the near post. That's a quick reminder just how easily Portugal can punish any lapses in concentration. Baum just letting the ball slip away by a foot or so inside his own attacking half, Elias Baum, and then suddenly, just seconds later, Moreira bursting into the box. Baum couldn't quite get back in time. Max Weiss and his goal could have been left exposed. Moreira took quite some time gathering himself against the hoardings after that. And the pressure on Max Weiss, but he clips the pass away just in the nick of time. I think Moreira knows that he could and perhaps should have done better for Portugal. It was their first time in a while where they've really been able to get in behind and put the Germany defence at panic stations, and the shot from outside the box comes bouncing back off the crossbar. Max Weiss will have to get back and gather that as it's shielded away from Vivaldo Semedo. Well, that was a strike out of nowhere. It was one of those, as soon as it left the boot, you could tell it was going to loop up into an awkward position for Weiss. Germany now with a little bit of fortune to find themselves keeping the clean sheet 34 minutes in. That's a good pass to spread the play out to the right-hand side. The ball just bounces away, unfortunately. Kratenmacher could have picked it up again, but it's spun back in favour of Portugal. Moreira gets it back to Martins. Arraiol. Ten minutes of the first half remaining. It's been an enthralling contest now. Still Germany 0, Portugal 0, of course, but Germany have pushed forward well. They've created half chances here and there. They're trying to take the game by the scruff of the neck. They're trying to keep control of the tempo. But as soon as they cough anything up, as soon as they give the ball away for Portugal, the chances will appear at the other end. Portugal have the quality to hurt when Germany give the ball back to them. It's been solid, but not yet spectacular from Germany in the first 35 minutes of this encounter. 10 to go until half-time. That was the only thing really missing in that very solid second half against Czechia. Germany kept things really tight. They had the 1-0 advantage. They held it to the end of the game with an impressive level of maturity. But by the same token, there probably wasn't enough goal threat for Hannes Wolf's liking. Germany lacked chances until the very end to double the advantage. That kept Czechia always within touch, always still in the game, even if Germany were largely able to hold Czechia at arm's length. Good pass, it's threaded through and out to the left it goes. Arraiol. Now it's back by Martins. Arraiol picks it up again. It's lifted forward, up and over the top. Good ball into the box. Nice control to lift it up and over the defender, but Afonso Moreira, he knew at that point that the offside flag had been raised on the far side. There's a look back at the shot that was Rather scooped up with the left boot. Vivaldo Semedo from pretty much 30 yards out. So you wouldn't say that Germany are hanging on at 0-0. But Portugal have definitely had their chances. The long shot, the opportunity for Afonso Moreira when he burst into the box down the left-hand side and got in behind. His angled shot only good enough to hit the side netting, but he might well have done better. Weiss sends it long down towards the left. That's brilliant control. Stopped absolutely on a dime by Mika Bauer. His ball towards Pejcinovic doesn't quite pay off. It's repelled on the edge of the area. Portugal have it back. Can they keep it in play up against the touchline? They can for now. It's chipped forward. Germany should have it back. Kofi Amoako does indeed regain control of the football. Germany throw. Taken quickly. Back to Amoako it goes. Clemens back to the goalkeeper Weiss. He's watched that one shot crash back off the crossbar. Other than that, he's not had a lot of saves to make, Max Weiss. The problem is, Francisco Silva can say the same thing. Neither goalkeeper with any kind of reflex actions or big diving parries yet. The teams have both created, and they've looked creative when getting to the edge of the penalty area. But finding the right calls inside the final third, finding a way to hit the target. That's that last crucial factor which has been missing, certainly for Germany. Now there's a ball into the box. It might bounce awkwardly for the defenders. It's cleared away. Portugal have done well to find a teammate there. Leandro Martins ends up on the ball. He'll drop it off for Moreira. Moreira forced back into the box. It's one to chase. This time Silva has to swipe the ball clear. There's a hefty collision over on the touchline there. It was Leandro Martins and Pascal Clemens. Clemens still down on the turf. Luckily the Germany physios with almost no distance to cover to get to the stricken players. Martins looks to be okay. He's back to his feet. The concern is that Pascal Clemens might have come off worst here. That was a hefty clash. Well, hopefully Pascal Clemens will be okay. It was just an awkward one. And the head of Leandro Martins just clashing with the side of Clemens' skull. He's back on his feet. That is good to see. He was down, prostrate on the turf, but the way he stretched his arms out is always a concern, but I think he was in control and chose to do it himself. Just put himself in a slightly more comfortable position to recuperate for a second. Pascal Clemens. Well, certainly one for a sore head. But Pascal Clemens looks like he might be okay to continue. Well, that's a good sign. It's exactly what we wanted to see in these last few minutes of the first half. Martins okay to take the throw-in. Clemens will be held back for just a second, but he'll be able to get back onto the turf in a moment. And there he is, waved into play. Somehow It was Krattenmacher just slipping through the gap. Clemens only now finally gets licensed to get back on the field. Moreira on the Portugal left. Forces it back to Martins. Just in time. Sampaio. Good running from Ilias Ansah, forcing that one back to the keeper. He closed down all the angles. All that was left was a pass right back to Francisco Silva. José Sampaio. Passing along the touchline. It might just bounce away there. Rafael Lubach briefly looked to have won it back for Germany, but Portugal keep it over on the left-hand side. Afonso Moreira. If Portugal were to win this, they would finish level on points with Italy. That would make the top four 15-15, 13-13, showing just how close the Elite League is. It's such a tight competition with so many good teams. Even the teams down at the bottom of the table, without many points to their name, they can really put up a good fight. Czechia certainly proved that in their 1-0 defeat to Germany on Friday. The cross played into the area. Again, a little too high for Dzienan Pejcinovic, who's not had a lot to work with today. Bauer with the thumbs up. Germany not a million miles away, but it's not quite clicking once they get down towards the edge of the Portugal area. Not yet, at least. Portugal's clearance. It will trickle all the way through. And Weiss picks it up outside of the penalty area, and he can knock it out for Clemens, who's okay to continue. Though, back to Clemens. Amoako drives it forward. The touch down the left-hand side. Ilias Ansah, good movement. And the pass is played out to the left. Cross played into the middle. That time Pejcinovic was closer. It was an important Portugal header. Pejcinovic was right there, shaping to head that one. He wanted to send that flying towards the goal of Francisco Silva from close range. The Portugal defence got there just in time to rescue it. As we go into the 45th minute of the first half here at the Karl Liebknecht Stadion in Potsdam. Germany's under-20s still goalless against Portugal's under-20s in the Elite League. .30 seconds or so left of the 45. There might be an added minute or two, especially after the stoppage for Pascal Clemens and the clash of heads. That one's given away. Again, Portugal look to exploit that quickly, but this time Germany can stamp it out. They've nipped the Portugal counter in the bud. Can they go back into the box themselves? Not this time. Areol sends it back in for Portugal. And it's cleared out over to the left-hand side. Good back-heeled pass. Moreira over the halfway line he goes. Portugal pick it up and carry it on. The pass inside this time goes astray. Portugal always looking for the clever balls and the quick technical passes. Now they're into the area. The delivery across, not the right one. Semedo had gambled on the near post. The cross went all the way across and through the area. Thiago Andrade punches the ball away from Mika Bauer, and Tom Rothe will take the throw-in instead. 2 minutes added at the end of the first half. That's not going to run out of play. Rothe will have to deal with it under the pressure from Thiago Andrade. Portugal win themselves a throw. There's not been too much for the first half highlight reel. Maybe the biggest moment, Vivaldo Semedo hitting the bar from outside the box. Appeals for handball against Rothe there, and it's Semedo again with a snapshot from the angle. Worth a go. Would have taken a lot to beat Max Weiss from that position, but he got some power on it, connected with it well. And Portugal have worked effectively to push Germany back in recent minutes. Baum sends it back into the defence. Germany having a bit more difficulty getting into the Portugal area. They have had chances, Germany. Krattenmacher saw one shot blocked. Elias Baum might have been the better option. Pejcinovic sent a volley bouncing over the bar. He might have done better from a good position once he got in behind Pejcinovic, but most things that have been targeted towards the Germany number 9 haven't found him. But he's found a teammate this time. And the shot flashed across the face of goal. Maurice Krattenmacher coming close, deep into first half stoppage time. That might be the end of the play for the first 45 minutes, unless Germany can get over there and take the corner very, very quickly. Just took a tiny touch from the fingertips of Francisco Silva. Krattenmacher, just as I was saying that there haven't been too many highlights, Krattenmacher adds one to the reel for the first 45. It might be as close as Germany have come, really. Pejcinovic has been lurking, but it's not really worked out for him yet. The corner in at the front post. It's flicked on well by Ilias Ansar. Germany want the free kick. They're not going to get it. And instead, referee Daniel Badnicki blows the whistle to signal an end to the first 45 minutes plus 2.5 stoppage time. Enrique Areol in discussions with the referee. 2 yellow cards brandished for the Portugal players in the first half. Vasconcelos, the captain, and Areol, who's talking to the referee now, both in the book in that first half. But neither side have found a way past the respective goalkeepers. Max Weiss unbeaten, Francisco Silva unbeaten in the Portugal goal as well. And that's why in the Under-20 Elite League, the half-time score in Potsdam is Germany 0, Portugal 0. Plenty riding on the second half. We're expecting many new faces, a lot more time on the pitch, minutes for various players to prove their development and try and learn a few things along the way as Germany look to clinch the Elite League title. Welcome back to the Karl Liebknecht Stadion in Potsdam. It's Germany Under-20s 0, Portugal Under-20s 0 as we prepare to begin the second half here. The Elite League title on the line for Germany's Under-20s. A point would be enough. It is technically only a friendly league, but with the chance to finish at the top of the table, Germany want to do that. Potsdam would be the fitting location for it. Germany 45 minutes away from the title win. To win the Elite League, a draw would be enough. They're level on points with England right now, but England have played all of their games. Germany still have this one to edge ahead. England, the only side that have beaten Germany in this Elite League. England themselves unbeaten with 4 wins but 3 draws. Germany lost 1, won 5. At the moment, heading for maybe a first draw, but there's a lot of time left for this scoreline to change, of course. Free kick goes Germany's way. Straight back into the Portugal defence it goes. They built out from the back with reasonable efficiency in the first half, but Portugal couldn't get past Max Weiss in the Germany goal. Ansar forward down the left, the Portugal captain down holding his arm. Germany keep hold of it on the halfway line. Ansar sends it left to Tom Rothe. Pass down towards the byline from the angle. Mika Bauer with the idea. It didn't pay off. Nobody on the same wavelength for Germany. Now Portugal can look forward for the first time since the restart. We're standing up tall in defence, but the ball slips past him and out to the left-hand side. Sent down towards the left corner. Portugal keep it in play, but lose control of it, and Germany can try and work it out from the back. BeReal gets on the ball again. Slips it through for Ilyas Ansah. That was a good pass. Ansah can get over the halfway line. The touch was a bit of a heavy one from Maurice Krattenmacher, the youngster from Ulm, just allowing the Portugal defence back to clear for the Germany throw. Krattenmacher went as close as anybody did for Germany in the first half. Free kick goes Portugal's way. It's Afonso Moreira who's gone down heavily. And the pass came in from Areol. So confirmation of one half-time change. It was Mattis Hansen who just conceded the free kick a second ago there. He's come on at the interval in place of Pascal Clemens. Hansen, the former Schalke 04 under-19 player, now with Paderborn. Got an assist after coming on in Paderborn's big game against Kaiserslautern recently. A thrilling 5-3 victory. It was in the same game that Arendt scored 2 and assisted 2. Plenty of Paderborn influence on this Germany under-20 team. We're expecting Arendt to take the place of Tom Rother at some point. Portugal played along the touchline on the left side. It's won back strongly. Amoako with a good intervention, but couldn't quite keep it on the playing surface. Out it goes for a Portugal throw. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Now Portugal exchange the throw-in back in Germany's favour. Hansen will pick this up under plenty of pressure. 2 Portugal shirts around him. This could be the chance for the opener if Portugal can get it back. Vivaldo Semedo sent it high and wide. If he'd had the vision, there were teammates there behind him. I felt early on there that Hansen might not have wanted that pass from the goalkeeper. It came out to him with 2 red shirts right on him. He did well to stand his ground, actually. Semedo a little selfish. Could have backheeled that into a different area of the box. 2 Portugal players waiting to line one up at goal, but Semedo didn't have the angle and fired off target. Probably the biggest chance of the second half, though, and it's gone Portugal's way. The chances have been few and far between in this game, but they've been pretty evenly shared out. Different types of chances. Both teams still looking to impose their own playing style on this match. And now there's a through ball right over the top, down the middle. Portugal are in behind, and Portugal will open the scoring. The through ball was inch perfect for Afonso Moreira, and he made no mistake when he was one-on-one against Max Weiss in the Germany goal. The most clinical chance, and Portugal have taken it. The through ball was sublime from Diego Rodriguez. It was absolutely perfect. In behind Tom Rother, the Germany captain, couldn't get back in time. The pass was just weighted absolutely perfectly. Credit to Afonso Moreira. who did the rest. Didn't feel the pressure in front of goal. Slotted the ball past the Germany keeper. And Germany now find themselves in need of a goal if they're to go back to the top of the table. It's too easy from the Germany perspective. They'll be disappointed. Hannes Wolf will be annoyed at the way it just took one long ball over the top, but we know that that's a danger that this Portugal side possess. They've got the pace in their ranks. They're so good at those deep runs. They've got so much athleticism in the side. But ultimately, as good as the ball was from Diego Rodriguez, Germany will be frustrated at the way in which it tore apart the Germany back line. Long ball down the right-hand side. It's headed on. Moreira won't be able to get onto it in front of the goalkeeper, though. Germany suddenly on the back foot in the contest. Still early doors in the second half here. Germany advancing forward. Hansen out to the left he goes. Rothe chips one into the box. It's not a bad delivery. Again, mirroring the first half. Djinan Pecinovic, he was there to sweep it home from a good position, but it didn't quite make it all the way as far as the number 9. A couple of times he was lining himself up for headers in the first half, but the ball was just tipped away just before it reached the Germany number 9, and that time he even followed through with the volley, but the ball didn't get there. Ansa went for the short pass, but didn't hit the target. Germany using good physical strength to win that back. Shooting chance from the edge of the area as they look for the leveller. Rafael Lubach sends a dipping shot wide of the post. And Portugal have earned themselves another caution. Well, tempers flaring. It's Henrique Areol who was booked in the first half. And his back chat to the referee has earned him a dismissal here. The shot sent bouncing wide of the front post. But Areol definitely picked up a caution in the first half. The referee putting his cards back in his pocket. Diego Rodriguez wants a word with him as well, but that's silly from Areol. Portugal have just earned themselves the advantage. They've got themselves into a good position. And the ill discipline of Henrique Areol, that set Portugal down to 10 men. The coaching staff have to hold themselves back here from the fourth official. They're frustrated that a free kick didn't go their way in the build-up to that shot. But ultimately, they've only got themselves to blame here. At any level, if you respond to a decision like that by running towards the referee and shouting at him, you'll go straight into the book. And that was the case for Areol, and he was one of the few players who couldn't afford to do so, having already picked up a yellow. So Germany with a chance against 10 men to turn this tie on its head. Rothe, Ilias Ansa. Ansa muscles his way through, fires it across. That was nearly turned in for an own goal from inside the 6-yard box, but Portugal will hack it clear. Rothe, another chance to deliver something. Plays it short to Ansa. It's bouncing awkwardly, can't bring it under control, but eventually sends it back to Matthias Hansen. Amoako gets it back to Hansen. Hansen's seen plenty of the ball since coming on at half-time. More changes expected soon from Hannes Wolf, but how does that red card affect the contest here. Germany just found themselves in a tight spot after going one down. Now they've got a great chance to fire their way back into this. A point is enough to clinch the Elite League top spot. That was sent across. Straight out of play. It's Arend, who Hannes Wolf did say would come on for the second half. The number 13 has indeed done so. Sainter sending that one out of play. The Portugal bench still showing their frustrations. I'm not sure whether that's with each other or with the referee. They've let their emotions get the better of them, and it might cost this Portugal team here. There's still more than half an hour to go. Portugal still lead by a goal to nil, though. Moreno, the goal scorer, has gone down holding his head. Referee Daniel Batnitsky looks pretty much unmoved, it's fair to say. There was a flailing arm there. There might have been a little bit of contact. Again, it's pretty common when your team gets a red card, suddenly in the next 5 minutes you're desperate to make the most of every opportunity to try and get the other team a red card. I don't think there was any way that Tom Reuter was going to see red for a little contact like that. So here comes the change from Hannes Wolf in the second half. Well, the stadium announcer in Potsdam is having trouble keeping track of the changes. Can't find the right numbers. It's Julian Eichberger who's come on and taken over the captain's armband of Tom Reuter. Mohamed Damar, the other one to come on for Germany. Double change for the Portuguese team as well. Good chance for Eichberger and Damar to get into this contest for Germany, though. Pass out to the right-hand side. Germany with a chance, maybe, to lift something into the middle. Pass is played short instead. They'll keep it wide on the right flank. The cutback earns a little bit of space for the delivery into the middle. Vasconcelos heads it back out of the box. And Julian Eichberger gets it thrown in quickly. Still time on Germany's side, but they do need to keep things ticking along because they've got to find a goal. The more the time ticks down, with the scoreboard staying at 1-0 Portugal, the more pressure is on the final minutes as Germany need a goal to win the Elite League. Cleared away. Sampaio sends it out for a Germany throw-in. Already visibly spending far more time inside the Portugal half. Portugal went 1-0 up. A lovely pass from Rodriguez. Playing in Afonso Moreira in behind. He slotted past the keeper and in for 1-0. A clinical finish from the best chance of the match. But after that, Enrique Arrayol talked his way into the book. Picked up a second yellow card. He and the Portugal bench not happy about it. But Portugal will play the rest of the game a man light. A cross into the box. Not the best one. No problem for Francisco Silva. He can scoop it up and start things again for Portugal. Yet to show any kind of attacking outlet since going down to 10 men. The flag was up on the far side. Germany unable to get all the way into the penalty area. It's played long downfield. It might bounce all the way through. There's a heavy collision on the edge of the box. Nothing wrong with it, just an awkward one. The way the two players came together. Moreira straight back to his feet, and now there's a chance in the box. Portugal with their first attacking outlet since going down to 10 men. Nice idea with the shot, blocked well. Kofi Amoako with the coverage. Corner ball Portugal, sent over the box and punched away on the far side of the 6-yard box. Martins in no rush to take the throw-in. 25 minutes to play. Germany break away here. Maybe a chance now. 3 forward. Damar. He's led it forward out to the right side. It comes back across from the right flank, but the cross evading everybody in the middle. Marius Wörl lets out a shout of frustration. That was Germany's best counter chance of this second half. Damar pushing it forward at pace. Sent the ball out to the right-hand side. And the man on loan at Elversberg leading the charge forward. But from the right boot of Marius Wörl, the chance went begging. A cross goal across the box. Didn't give anybody a chance really in white to get that final touch on it. Throw in for Portugal, who again are in no rush to take it. And why should they be? They're 1-0 up. Jose Silva with the throw in. Amoako sends it back across the middle. Hansen, another good pass out to the left side from Hansen. Arancinta, one of the players with plenty of first-team senior experience, Arancinta. Now a shooting chance. It's blocked inside the area. Martins standing in the way of the shot from Marius Wörl. That's chipped forward, but it's cut out before it gets into the box. Headed back as far as Mattes Hansen. Germany starting to apply a little bit more pressure. Portugal still looking for counter chances on the break. Germany still have to be economical in possession. They can't afford any careless passes at this area of the pitch because Portugal will break out and they can still cause danger, and they're still 1-0 up. Cinta with the cross. It's drifting over Francisco Silva. Comfortably able to make the gather. So we're expecting more changes soon. Here's one of the Portugal changes. Mendonça and Varela, the two players to have come on in the second half for Portugal. Hansen, the half-time substitute for Germany. He's a new face since the first half, as is Aaron Cinta, Julian Eichberger and Mohamed Damar. It's Hansen that sends it forward towards the edge of the box. It doesn't quite have the distance required to find the teammate in the form of Mika Bauer. Free kick, Portugal. Mohamed Damar penalised. He'll drop that straight back off for João Vasconcelos. And the captain is back up on his feet. He's happy to leave this for Luis Gomez. And Luis Gomez is happy to leave it for Rodriguez, the man with the assist for the only goal of the game so far. At the moment, Portugal doing enough to push themselves up level with Italy in the table. It would deny Germany the U20 Elite League win. If it stays like this, England will finish in top spot. Back it goes, and the last touch comes off Bauer. More changes to be made. It's Marius Wöhr who comes off. So you'd imagine Justin Deal and Mert Kommer would be the players to do the job in the last 20 minutes here, perhaps. Free kick, Germany. Hansen brings it over the halfway line. Cinta. Mika Bauer. Bauer cuts back. Chance to deliver a right-footed cross maybe. Goes for the back heel pass. Sold it just short. It was a nice idea. Portugal read it. Into the last 20 minutes we go. Portugal's clearance in the direction of Gustavo Varela. It won't find its target. So Deal, the goal scorer against Czechia. Can he repeat the trick here today? The VfB Stuttgart player, formerly of Köln. Mert Kommer, the Augsburg man, at just 19 as well. He's on the field for the last phase of the game. Played 13 senior appearances for Augsburg this season, Mert Kommer. He's got the experience, certainly, to be of a benefit to this Germany team for the last 20 minutes. There's a lot of potential match winners out there for Germany. Plenty of cool heads, plenty of players who play key roles, important figures with their club sides, even at senior levels. Hansen sends through a good ball down into the box, but it has to be played back out to the left. Good delivery. Is cleared, but only as far as the edge of the area. Germany spread it out. Lubach looks across to the right-hand side and add that to the list of chances where Pejcinovic has been waiting for the ball to come his way to apply the finish. But it won't make it as far as the number 9. Maybe he's got to start changing his runs, looking to beat the defender to it rather than waiting for the ball to fall on a plate for him. 3 times now Pejcinovic has been right behind the defender who's made the last clearing action. This one has set up the corner kick for Germany. It's going to be an in-swinger into the 6-yard box. It's a good delivery. It's headed across the area to Mika Bauer. Lubach sends it back. Deal goes one way, then the other. Deal with the left-footed shot. Used that cutback to good effect against Czechia when he sidestepped the last defender before slotting in the only goal of the game. This time it made him a bit of space to shoot, but he couldn't finish it off.
Und es kommt mit der Nummer 15, Mauro Couto, aus der Partie mit der Nummer 17, Alonso Moreira. Substitute for Team Portugal, entering with the number 10, João Rego, taking place on number 19. So Vasconcelos and player with number 15. Mauro Couto entering today for number 17. Alonso Moreira.
João Rego and Mauro Couto on for the last 15 minutes now for Portugal. Another double change. Germany still looking to fight their way back into this. They need a goal. Cinta sends it across into the middle. It's headed away and hacked clear. Portugal not quite at backs against the wall stage yet. It's not yet all hands on deck and desperate times. But the pressure is beginning to show. If you're just joining us, there's 15 minutes to go. Germany need a point to finish top of the Under-20 Elite League. Portugal have the lead. A second-half goal from Afonso Moreira. But now they're down to 10 men. Germany pushing for the leveller that they want. The rebound doesn't fall their way. That's as close as they've come. Francisco Silva with the save. And fortunate for Portugal that it doesn't fall to a white shirt. A right-footed shot from Mohamed Damar. And the header is into the back of the net. Mattis Hansen from the corner kick. Germany 1, Portugal 1. The quickly taken corner. Substitutes Cinta and Damar combining. The cross sent into the middle. And Mattis Hansen converts. It was a well-worked routine. Portugal weren't ready for it. I'm not sure the cameraman was ready for it in Potsdam either. But the end effect is Germany are back level. And at the moment they have the point that they need. Now Germany want more. They want to score again quickly. It's going to be a free kick to Portugal in the box there. Diego Rodriguez knocked down. It was an innocuous looking challenge, but might be an awkward one. Could leave him with a dead leg. A temporary dead leg, hopefully, not the kind that leaves you out of action for a week or two. I suppose those are still temporary if we're being truly correct, but He should be okay to continue. Diego Rodriguez. Germany can push forward again. Lubach. He's fouled there. Germany free kick halfway into the Portugal half. I said the pressure was starting to tell. Now Germany have found the leveller. They've got a great platform to go on and win this. It would be a 6th win in 7 if they can find another goal. Assuming that Portugal don't get one between now and the end. We can't rule out Portugal scoring on the break. Germany have left spaces in behind in this second half. Now they've upped the ante in the push to get on the score sheet. That has worked for now. Hannes Wolf's changes paying dividends at this stage of the game. Portugal go out to the right side. Jose Silva leads it on. It's worked back into a central position. Silva again. Through into the box it goes. It wasn't far away from Manuel Mendonça. Argentina. Inside to the goal scorer, Mattis Hansen. At the moment, his header is taking Germany under-20s to the Elite League victory. Damar feeds it out left. Tinta back into the middle, good delivery. It's not away yet. Everybody confusing the flight of the ball there. It was up, but not away. Djenan Pejcinovic had another chance to take a swipe at it on the turn. Between the goalkeeper and the defender. They weren't sure where it was ending up. Nobody wanted to turn it into the net. Luis Gomez didn't want to take a touch that might result in an own goal. So it drifted dangerously through the 6-yard box and out for a goal kick. Jose Silva now sitting down on the turf. Will it be the end of his afternoon? We'll find out shortly. Well, there's another look at the equaliser from Germany's under-20s. A towering header from the number 4, Mattis Hansen. Really took it well, the Paderborn man. Hansen, the home hero, as it stands. Still 10 minutes left on the clock. Germany under-20s 1, Portugal under-20s 1. Lots of players getting game time today. Plenty of players being given another chance to play and develop under Hannes Wolf with the Germany under-20s. It's a great generation of players, this. A lot of players, as I've said, already playing key roles with their club teams. Players scattered throughout the second Bundesliga. Paderborn have a number of them. Players from Schalke, Hertha. Players with Bundesliga experience with the likes of Augsburg. Players who've had appearances for Borussia Dortmund, for example. A lot of players with a lot of very promising career pathways ahead. Good ball out to the right-hand side. Germany maybe with another chance to send something into the box. It is into the box and it's not convincingly cleared. And the pass back from Argentina into the area was intended to cut through the Portugal defence, but it didn't quite manage that target. Good disguised pass. Back to the edge of the area they go. Med Kormer can't deal with it from there, but keeps it alive. Deal. Across the middle it goes. It flashes through the 6-yard box. Not for the first time today. This time it's Eichberger. The man who took over from Tom Rother as the captain. That is a ball right into what you'd call the corridor of uncertainty. That's the old-fashioned name for it anyway. Defenders can't gamble on it and take a touch unless they turn it into their own net. Strikers have to give it a go, but it's close to the keeper as well. Just keeps everybody guessing. And that time, Portugal would have been relieved to see it whistle through the box and away on the other side. So it will be the end of the day for Jose Silva. He's heading off.
In der 83. Spielminute wechselt Team Deutschland einmal für Spieler mit der Nummer 15, Kofi Amoako und neue Partie mit der Nummer 6, Max Krüger. Substitution for Team Germany entering with number 6, Max Krüger, taking place from number 14, Kofi Amoako. Und auch das Team Portugal hat zweimal gewechselt für Spieler mit der Nummer 10, Leandro Martin, in der Partie die Nummer 5, Diego Monteiro, und für die Nummer 20, Jose Silva, neue Partie mit der Nummer 23, Leandro Santos. Substitution for Team Portugal entering with number 5, Diego Monteiro, taking place from 18.
Germany into the area. A chance maybe to turn and deliver a cross. Med Kormur sends it back down the line instead. Into the middle it goes. It's headed on, but down and wide of the far post. Jelen Pejcinovic just not getting the luck in front of goal today. One more change for Germany as Max Krüger comes on for the final few minutes. It's a good header, but it's headed straight back into the Germany half. Kormur sends it on. He'll get it back in the middle there, just at the edge of the centre circle. Simple clearance. The ball just taken too far ahead. Hansen can boot it downfield all the way through to Francisco Silva. This would be a 5th straight 1-1 draw for Portugal's under-20s. They finished with this scoreline against Italy, Romania, Czechia and England. But this time it would be enough for Germany. It would cap a pretty strange Elite League campaign for Portugal. They've certainly had the talent to win it, even with all of these draws. They've got a good haul of points behind them. A couple more wins instead of those draws. The likes of Romania and Czechia, maybe they'll feel they should have won the games, and if they had, they'd be playing for the win in the Elite League today as well. Aaron Sainter fires one down towards the post. It's spilled loose by the goalkeeper. Flag is up. The rebound wouldn't have counted. Mohamed Damar was certainly gambling on it. Sainter's low strike caused a bit of trouble for the goalkeeper. To be fair to him, he gathered it pretty well at the second attempt, but the flag had bailed him out in any case. Long it goes. Brought down under control nicely. Germany can pass it out from the back. Into the final 5 minutes of the contest. There might be a little bit of stoppage time to add. We've had 2 goals and a red card since the interval. Nice pass out to the right-hand side. It was a good idea at least. Julian Eichberger couldn't quite get there, and eventually he'll have to block it off of Mauro Couto, and out it goes for a Portugal goal kick. Looks like Justin Deal in some discomfort in the Portugal box. Header won by Rafael Lubach. Bauer cushions it back, and Zinter. Mattis Hansen leads it on. Germany approach the halfway line once again. They were helped out in this game by the red cards. Henrique Ariol doing Hannes Wolf's team a big favour with his second yellow card for backchat towards the referee. He wasn't even involved necessarily. Germany's shot had gone wide, but Henrique Ariol had to have another word with the referee and criticise a couple of decisions. And he got himself a second yellow card with Portugal 1 up. And that has been the main difference maker. Germany were applying the pressure. They certainly could have found an equalising goal anyway. But there's no doubt that the momentum shift towards Germany has clearly increased since Portugal went down to 10 men. Now maybe a rare chance for Portugal to get forward into the box. Diego Rodriguez, he's already got an assist to his name today with a lovely pass through. His finish with the left foot, nowhere near that kind of quality. Well off the target. Germany still on course for the point that would take them to the top of the Under-20 Elite League. Hansen. Again, the outlet is Zinter over on the left. His cross into the box is headed away well. There was pressure on the defender there, but he got the job done. And Portugal look to break. They'll maybe win a free kick. The referee thinks about it, doesn't give it. Germany can come back towards the edge of the area. It's touched crucially away. It took it away from the targets. And now Portugal can advance beyond the halfway line. They've got 4 forward into Germany territory. Hansen, good defensive work. Used a lot of strength there. Hansen won the throw-in as well. So the clock ticks over 90 minutes. Still Germany 1, Portugal 1. 6 minutes to be added on in Potsdam. Germany 6 minutes away from clinching top spot in the Under-20 Elite League. It's not quite done and dusted, but the team well placed. Justin Deal still feeling that discomfort from earlier. He went down in the Portugal box back at the last restart. He still looks to be in plenty of discomfort. It might be the end of his game. Doesn't look like a player ready to carry on. That might be one downside on an otherwise good day so far for Hannes Wolf and his team. Pascal Clemens didn't make it on after the break. Justin Deal, who's not been on the field long, off in some discomfort. Portugal in possession. 90 seconds played in stoppage time. It's sent forward. Gustavo Varela brings it down. Good strong work by the Portugal number 9. He's earned his side a free kick. Is there to be a final twist in the tail here? One last Portugal chance maybe. Can the 10 men edge themselves back in front? Portugal free kick from the left. Maybe their best opportunity to find a winner. It's a really good delivery. The two number 4s going for it in the box. The last touch came off Luis Gomez rather than Mattis Hansen. And out it goes for a Germany goal kick, and then a Germany throw. Hansen to take. Argentina. Germany back in their own corner, but they'll take another throw in off of Joao Rego. It's passed out to the right side. Med Kormer keeps it up against the touchline. Kormer will take the throw in. That's enough to waste a few seconds. It keeps Portugal pinned back. The 1-1 scoreline. It would provide Germany with the point that they need. That's cleared away well after the whistle has gone. Germany free kick from the right flank. Well, this team has spent a lot of time at Potsdam. They've played games here. And the team meetings. You don't get much time together in the under-20 generation. That's been one of the challenges for Hannes Wolf and Lars Stindl. But they feel at home in Potsdam. And it could be in Potsdam where they win the Elite League. Germany free kick. A goal now would seal the deal for sure. What a positive way to finish that would be. The delivery floated towards the back post. It's past everybody, but it's kept in play on the far side. Deal, who's back on the field. Looks okay to put himself into the challenge. Can't stop the Portugal break, though. Portugal need to be careful with who takes this. The offside flag stays down. Is there a chance to send something dangerous across the box? There is. Last-ditch defending to touch that away. Portugal will keep it in over on the left side. Damar with a really important intervention. Mohamed Damar in the box with that last touch to take it away. And Portugal get their wires crossed. Out it goes for a Germany throw. It is Mohamed Damar who's back to take it. He sends it back into the box. All the way across the area it goes. Deal. Safe option, sends it back. We're into the 6th of the 6 added minutes. Only a few seconds now stand between Germany and the point that they needed to pick up today. The coach was clear. If the Elite League is there to be won, it may only be a friendly tournament, but we want to go out and win it. Right now, they're about to do that. They started off 2025 with a battling victory over Czechia. So many positives from that game. And now they're on course for a battling point against Portugal, if not more. Last few seconds of the match. The referee's whistle will go any second now. Kruger, well, he sent it into the middle. No, they go short instead. Germany don't want to give the possession away and allow Portugal one last chance to break. That should be that. The referee might add an additional minute. There haven't been too many stoppages within the 6. Maybe a little one after the injury picked up by Deal, who's back. That's been given away in the box. Here's the chance for Germany to lose out on the Elite League. Portugal can't win it. They've still got it in the box, though. This is extraordinary. Just juggling and juggling, but it will be cleared away. Gustavo Varela couldn't turn it in. Long shot from distance. It's wide, and that will surely be that. Well, heart-in-mouth moments there at the finish. Hansen, the hero at the moment at 1-1, played the ball back into the box. Mendonça was on it. What a brilliant block from 6 yards out. The chance to win it for Portugal came. A goal for Portugal would have cost Germany the Elite League. Extraordinary keepy-uppies in the area, but 4 white shirts could gather around and make the clearance. And the full-time whistle has blown in Potsdam. Germany draw 1-1 with Portugal. They take the point that they need to finish top of the Under-20 Elite League. Job done just about at the Karl-Liebknecht-Stadion in Potsdam. Germany put their bodies on the line to get the win. It was exemplified by that last gasp block. I don't think anybody can believe how that one finished off. Portugal looking dead and buried after the red cards. And then right at the death, a huge opportunity to strike and win it 2-1. A Portugal victory would have left England as the U20 Elite League champions. Instead, it is Germany who finish on the top of the pile. Hannes Wolf's team have done enough on the day. Portugal went 1-0 up. A brilliant through ball from Diego Rodriguez allowed Afonso Moreira in behind. He was one-on-one against the Germany keeper. He slotted it past Max Weissen in for 1-0 Portugal. But shortly after that, Henrique Real picked up a second yellow card for complaining to the referee, and the tide turned back in Germany's favour. The pressure paid off in the end. A good routine from a short corner. The substitutes combined to make the difference. It was Mattis Hansen who headed home from inside the penalty area. A towering header once he got in between the Portuguese defenders. He fired the header past Francisco Silva and in for 1-1. At that point, Germany could have gone on and found a winner. Instead, they couldn't kill the game off, and Portugal nearly grabbed the win with virtually the last kick of the game. But Germany hold on. Hannes Wolf's team have finished top of the Under-20 Elite League. That rounds off the international break for the Germany Under-20 generation. And this group of players have achieved something here by ending top of the pile in a really competitive Elite League group. You can't say they don't deserve it. 6 wins and 1 defeat from their 7 games. That takes Germany to 16 points, 1 clear of England in second. Thanks for watching today. It's finished Germany Under-20s 1, Portugal Under-20s 1 from the Karl-Liebknecht-Stadion in Potsdam. Germany clinching the Elite League title.